In the heart of Nigeria's capital lies the headquarters of the National Insurance Commission (NAICOM), the regulatory body entrusted with overseeing the insurance industry in the nation. Since its inception in 1997, NAICOM has seen a succession of leaders, with each bringing their expertise and vision to the helm. Let's take a closer look at the leaders who have stirred the cause of insurance regulation in Nigeria. Chief Eugene Oka, a trained lawyer from Enugu State in the southeast of Nigeria, was technically the first NAICOM commissioner. At the time, however, he was designated as the head of insurance department at the Federal Ministry of Trade and Industry, and subsequently as director of insurance at the Federal Ministry of Finance, from where he retired in 1997. His tenure marked the early evolutionary stage for the insurance industry in Nigeria. He led the grand plan for the rapid reforms experienced by the industry in the 1990s. The fair-looking and amiable Mr. Oka was a gentleman and seasoned administrator. He mentored so many young insurance professionals at the time. He was highly regarded and loved by his contemporaries. He died in January 2024 at the ripe age of 83. Dr. Adepul Bailey succeeded Chief Oka, becoming the pioneer insurance commissioner in 1997. This was following the enactment of the National Insurance Commission Act 1997. Among the achievements of his tenure was reducing the spat of fake motor insurance certificates by introducing motor insurance visor sticker. Also, it tried a great deal to instill discipline and ethical values in insurance business in Nigeria at the time. He vehemently resisted attempts by some new elements to make insurance business, which ordinarily is conservative, to be flamboyant. His uncompromising attitude made him oftentimes appear quarrelsome. Upon retirement, Chief Bailey served as a member of the board of NAICOM Insurance Limited and successfully ran an insurance broking firm. He died in 2022. Mr. Chukwu, Emmanuel Chukwu, lawyer and insurance industry veteran, was from Anambra State in the southeast of Nigeria. He took over from Chief Bailey, having served as Deputy Commissioner Technical. His tenure witnessed a rapid development of the insurance industry in Nigeria. He led the industry recapitalization of 2004 to 2007. The exercise saw many fringe operators exit from the market, creating a handful of strong and more resilient operators with technical and financial capacities to participate in the big-ticket risk. Regrettably, Mr. Chukwu was enmeshed in shameful corruption by accepting kickback from a certain NAICOM-appointed receiver. He was investigated by the ICPC, tried, convicted, and sentenced to a term of imprisonment. He died soon after the experience in 2020. Mr. Femi Daniel succeeded Chief Chukwu in 2007. Fola, as he was fondly called in the industry, hails from Kwara State in the north-central part of Nigeria. Fola has a humble beginning, starting his insurance career as insurance agent with Leadway Assurance Limited, then in Jos Plateau State. He later traveled to the United Kingdom to acquire professional insurance education. Despite a clearly unenviable academic profile, Fola had a relatively strong professional background in reinsurance and agricultural insurance. Hence, at different times, he was managing director at Globe Reinsurance Limited and Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation (NAIC). Fola's tenure at NAICOM was quite peaceful. He led the industry through a series of comprehensive reforms, including the now relatively successful market development and restructuring initiatives. To enhance the quality of NAICOM's workforce, in 2009, Fola attracted several multidisciplinary professionals into the commission. He relocated the commission from the unhealthy building material market environment at Cheapers Plaza, Wuse Zone 5, to the now befitting NAICOM house in the heart of the FCT. Fola carefully managed tensions among stakeholders, notably the Nigerian Corporation of Registered Insurance Brokers, who hitherto had several pending litigations against NAICOM, had the suit redrawn, preferring out-of-court settlements. Fola maintained a harmonious working relationship with NAICOM's staff. It is significant that his tenure recorded no industrial actions. After successfully serving his maximum 2 terms, the very peaceful tenure of Mr. Femi Daniel came to an end in 2015. A prominent weakness of Mr. Femi Daniel's administration was his inability to recommend a vibrant successor to continue his work. Alhaji Mohammed Karry succeeded Mr. Femi Daniel in 2015. Having served as Deputy Commissioner Technical, Alhaji Karry hails from Bauchi State in the northeast of Nigeria. His academic records showed he had a diploma in insurance from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. He subsequently obtained another diploma in insurance from the West African Insurance Institute. His previous work experience includes having been Managing Director at National Insurance Corporation of Nigeria, now NAICOM Insurance Limited, and Nigerian Reinsurance Corporation, now Nigeria Reinsurance Limited. Also, he was Managing Director at Unity Capital Insurance. On the law side, Alhaji Karry was indicted by the Obasanjo administration of financial improprieties while serving at NAICOM, and therefore barred from holding public office for 10 years. Upon the expiry of the restriction, Alhaji Karry was appointed Commissioner for Insurance by the Muhammadu Buhari-led administration in 2015. Karry was considered by many in the industry as vindictive. It took many unnecessary retaliatory actions, including cancellation of licenses of over 100 insurance brokers in one day. His tenure was marred by needless infightings. It was resisted by the industry and also by NAICOM's staff union. All his proposals for insurance sector reforms were considered by the industry to be made in bad faith. Hence, they were vehemently opposed by the stakeholders. Some of these unsuccessful proposals include the tier-based recapitalization of the insurance industry and the state producer's license, under which states were to be licensed as insurance agents. For the many crises that rocked his initial 4-year term, Alhaji Karry was unable to secure renewal of his appointment, and he quietly bowed out in 2019. Alhaji Karry was then succeeded by Mr. Thomas, but as acting commissioner for insurance. Mr. Sunday Olorundare Thomas hails from Kogi State in the north-central part of Nigeria. He holds a BSc in Actuarial Science from the University of Lagos. He also obtained an MBA from the same university. Mr. Thomas served as General Manager and later as Director at NAICOM. He also served a term of 5 years as DG of Nigerian Insurers Association. He was Deputy Commissioner Technical at NAICOM. In 2020, Mr. Thomas was confirmed as Substantive Commissioner for Insurance. This was following his commendable leadership by mobilizing the insurance industry to support the battle against the COVID-19 pandemic in Nigeria. Mr. Thomas inherited some of the burdens of Alhaji Karry. Hence, most of his reform initiatives also failed. He was generally regarded as an ambivalent personality who could hardly take decisions. Despite much effort under his tenure, the insurance industry missed the opportunity of a new insurance legislation, the Insurance Bill 2020. The bill, though passed by both houses at the 9th Assembly, could not be signed by President Buhari. Also under his tenure, NAICOM in 2024 lost 50% of its revenue to the federal government under the compulsory 50% deduction of revenue of the federal government agencies. This development has greatly impoverished NAICOM and has made insurance regulation impossible. Mr. Thomas allegedly frustrated NAICOM's efforts to establish a running industry portal. His efforts to renew the appointment were rebuffed by the federal government, and he quietly bowed out in April 2024. And now, leading NAICOM into the future is Mr. Olusegun Ayo Omoseyin, a seasoned industry veteran with a diverse background in insurance and leadership. Born and raised in Nigeria, Olusegun embarked on his academic journey at the University of Ondo Ado-Ekiti, now known as Ekiti State University, where he pursued a Bachelor of Science in Political Science from 1986 to 1990. His thirst for knowledge led him to the prestigious University of Lagos, where he completed a master's degree in international law and diplomacy in 1992. Fueled by a passion for economic development, Olusegun returned to the University of Lagos and obtained another master's degree, this time in development economics, from 1997 to 1999. Armed with a strong academic foundation, he was poised to make significant contributions to Nigeria's financial sector. In June 1993, Olusegun took his first step into the insurance industry as a corporate marketing executive for Crusader Insurance plc. His keen intellect and strategic vision quickly propelled him into leadership roles, including a stint as managing director at NAICOM General Insurance Company Limited from 2007 to 2009. Throughout his career, Olusegun's unwavering dedication to excellence and continuous learning has been evident. In 2013, he completed an advanced leadership and management program in organizational leadership and business strategy at the prestigious Side Business School, University of Oxford, further honing his skills and expertise. In 2020, Olusegun assumed the role of Managing Director at Old Mutual Nigerian Life Assurance Company Limited, where he continued to make significant strides in the insurance sector. His exemplary track record and wealth of experience caught the attention of industry leaders, leading to his appointment as the Commissioner for Insurance at NAICOM in April 2024. Mr. Olusegun Ayo Omoseyin brings a wealth of knowledge, experience, and vision to his role, but certainly he has a lot to do in advancing the cost of insurance industry in Nigeria. His journey as Insurance Commissioner has since commenced.